We're keeping an eye on those winds and how they're making this fire very difficult to contain and control. And we don't have a weather station right at that location, but the surrounding weather stations are definitely showing the winds gusting at 20, 25, nearly 30 miles an hour at times. And those winds are coming out of the northwest. I don't know if that's going to impact anything. It would likely blow the flames closer to Interstate 83, coming from the west and blowing the fire off to the south and east. The gusts right now are at 23 miles an hour over at Martin State Airport, 29 down at BWI Marshall. And again, that's pretty much indicative of what we're seeing across the entire city of Baltimore. We're also under a severe drought right now in our area. So the ground in that wood that would be at that site is very dry. There was some rain and snow this morning, but not enough really to dampen the ground or the fuel around the area. That's an approximate location of where we're seeing the fire, and you can see these winds coming out of the northwest. They're very brisk. The air that those winds are blowing around too is very dry, so it's going to kind of exacerbate things as we go through the evening. The relative humidity goes up when you drop the temperature a bit, but when you look at the dew point, that measures how much moisture is in the air. It's only 10. That is some very dry air right now. It's like Arctic dry air with a dew point of 10 and the winds coming out of the west. And so it's very dry. The ground is dry, and those winds are probably going to stay fairly brisk right through the evening hours and into tomorrow morning. So any kind of brush fire like we're seeing here in the city is going to be fueled by those winds and the dry conditions that we have around the area. Unfortunately, there's no precipitation in sight. The skies are clear, so nothing to help out as far as that goes, and the temperatures are very cold. As a matter of fact, we're looking at readings right now that are mostly in the teens and 20s across the state of Maryland, and when you factor in the winds that those folks are going to have to deal with as they're fighting this fire, the wind chills are down in the teens right now. 19 in Baltimore is what it feels like, 15 at the airport, 12 up at Westminster. So some very cold, dry, windy conditions. The worst case scenario for a brush fire that we're seeing like this up there off of Cold Spring Lane here in Baltimore. So we'll keep an eye on the winds and the conditions. But again, it looks like this gusty wind is going to continue to make things difficult right through the nighttime hours.